Hello? Hello? Oh my god. You can hear me. Oh my god. Finally. Holy shit. I don't know why my mic wasn't working, but it's working now. Or it should be at least. I'm waiting for my stream to catch up so I can actually hear myself. Refresh that page. Hello? Oh my god. You can hear me. Hey. Oh my god. I am audible. I am heard. I don't know why my mic wasn't working, but it's working now. There we go. All right. Set that there. Put out a ping in the Discord. There we go. Ping in the Discord. Hi. Hello. It's me. Yeah. So it's time to play a game. I'm very excited. It's time to play another dating sim. This one came out sometime this week. I think maybe last weekend. I don't quite remember. But it's a thing that was announced and then it went quiet and then it just came out and I really don't know I don't know what the hell's going on with it, but I'm excited. So let's get started. Nope. Don't open that window. Got that there. Got this over here. So I can keep a look on that. Launch the game. Make sure that's, yep. Looks good. All right. Oh, I don't know what this is gonna be. This could be literally anything. More sensitivity, epilepsy seizures, sure. Following terms and conditions, we arrange our tropical paradise for your stay. We guarantee a lot of reading ahead. Why don't I start with these? I'll accept them blindly. Welcome to Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. I don't know what this is. I don't know why this exists, but it's certainly a thing that is real. It is a video game that I'm currently playing. Yeah, sure. Let's link account. I'm gonna link my account. Oh, it's just the link it to their thing. Okay. It's nothing special. Let's start a new game. New file. Welcome to your dream vacation. Before we get started, what shall we call you? Call me Wes. Despite what my channel would have you believe. Crack open a drinking box while I'm waiting. I've got Arizona that comes in drinking boxes and it is very convenient. Wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the insides of your throat, as if you nearly drowned. Where am I? Make myself a little bit smaller off in the corner there. Yeah, it looks good. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? Need a minute, or can I go on? It's... Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Oh, why is the ocean talking to me? That's not okay. Oh no. Whoa, not now, ocean. Sorry, Wes, may I continue? Oh, the narrator and the ocean are different characters. I don't know if that's better or worse. Please, go on. Okay then, as I was... As I was saying... You look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh my god! A decomposing face stares up at you from the beach beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other... ugh. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What do you do? Close your eyes. You close your eyes. This must be a nightmare, right? This is not happening. This is not happening. The mantra centers you, and you're briefly able to find peace. The lapping waves go silent, and for the first time in your entire life, it feels like you are in control. When you open your eyes... Ugh! You're in the exact same place, except now that disgusting corpse face is... smiling at you? Even the dead have a wondrous time on our island. I promise you will too. Don't worry. You're going to do just fine. We wouldn't want anyone else. Well, that was sure weird, that voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right. But you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Oh, look at her! She's so cute. Hey! What a dashing lad. Oh, how pretty! This is Spirit. Oh, she's got her leg cut in half. And the Trapper! Wow, he's huge! Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Oh, this is really cute. I like these. Oh. That's just a veil. I thought she had longer hair. I guess not. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's the energy they just put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you're completely paralyzed. Hello? These are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball, and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. Hell yeah. What do you do? Toss it back. Kick it back. Say no thanks. Say nothing. Do nothing. Toss it back, I guess. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. That's natural. Try hard much. Blech. I'm speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they look very appealing in their own way. Nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, you were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Hell yeah. Juice box. Seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Looks like it's best to just go with what the trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, it seemed to be a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean I'm here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. A sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care what this why the slack-jawed moron's here. I just want to know, can I kill him or not? No, you can't. At least not yet. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Wes, you might want to, you know, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, let's do this. This is a timed quiz and it will be very important later. Oh shit. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Average. Pretty average, I think. Another face in the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're cute myself. Like a chipmunk. Or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Ooh. Flight's good. Flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all it's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. What's your best subject in school? Between these, probably history. History? Nice. Important to know what came before so that we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we always will, but still. What's your favorite animal? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna say cats. Definitely cats. Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm a typical cute goth girl, I have some specific love of all things cute. More specifically, black cats. Well, I do, but you can all go to hell anyways. What's your favorite color? 3DL Corpse. Blood red's pretty good. Red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. What's your dream job? Not working at all. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? Takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Best flavor of ice cream. Vanilla. My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a sec, this reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Shit, mint chip. Best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm the Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. Richest? I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to the Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose just not to take part. She's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh, no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. I don't know too much about the Dead by Daylight lore. I know it's fun, and it's fun scaring the shit out of Stefan. But... hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Oh, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. The first time ever, I agree with the Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, I want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once, I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. It's the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging by the pool? Do I have a log? Settings, no. That's not very convenient. I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about a volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. You all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right there. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? That's pretty simple. Let's go with the Huntress. That's the Spirit. That's the Wraith. Huntress, Trapper. Go with Huntress. I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. Yeah, I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. Sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously you are too. I like you already. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. Well, you do if you don't handle them swiftly. Hold on. Claudette and Dwight, for just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on this island. Remaining? Oh no. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors, with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time. So very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Anyway, sorry, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We'll escort you to the camp. We'll escort the group to the venues of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. And don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. Least you could do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this Dwight. Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with. Those two, Claudette and Dwight. Did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? Oh, no, 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 no. I think you're mistaken. Seems like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right. That. Yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. One of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. This doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. Time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter. Mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So what'll it be? Let's go to the volleyball court. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on the island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring and Trapper is so predictable, relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. Wondering how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game's starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. He's really something, huh? Elks don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim, believe you me. Did you have for me cute stuff? Hell yes. The killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you're working up a thirst eyeing those bouncing buns playing volleyball. Let it hand you a lemonade. Ooh, so fresh, so tart. He leans in and whispers something in your ear. Who'd you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them. Or not talking about them, if they're not into that sort of thing. Yes, pick someone. Please, it's not like we've got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Okay, I think, I want to say Huntress. Huntress? Oh shoot, Huntress overheard you. Oh, you got your eye on me? I'm flattered you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. We'll have to support the other people on this island, right? Oh, jeez. No idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry? My secret Larry. Wow, what a game. It's a tie. Never even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows, since this is everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing. Totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. And Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. Really make a move. Life is short. You get snuffed out at any time. You could get snuffed out at any time of day. Carpe diem. Carpe PM. Carpe nowem. Go ahead, chat one of them up. Which killer caught your eye? Let's keep going the Huntress. Head over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You're really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? Yeah, nothing. I just slipped into a drawl for her. Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute on cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past some bloodstains. Oh, right. Let a man run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot from what the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I love to exercise. Anyway, we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. I guess I've never thought of fitness that way. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who's coming for you. Through the brush, as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. That doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem, surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand. You're going to need to compensate for your lack of a killer instinct. What's your style? Alright. Shit. Do we play this honestly, or do we play this... I don't know what the end game is here. What is the end game? Do we sleep with the killers? I don't know. Do we get killed by them? Is that what we're trying to do? I am not 100%. Juice. Let's play honestly, and if we get brutally murdered, then we'll try and figure out what's what. Imagination. What I lack in fitness, I try to make up for in imagination. I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination's very vivid. I can imagine 2 of us, panting, sweating, our clothes torn. I'm with you. Our hands gripped in the sheer face of a cliff's rock wall as we climb. Not exactly where I thought this was going, but sure. Up to a cavern entrance, a dark cave, slick with dew, shimmering in moonlight. I'm back with you. Pack of wolves await us there. Friends, enemies, dinner. We look into each other's eyes and back to the wolves, and it sure sounds exciting. My blood is pumping just thinking about it. Come on, everyone. Fun games can't be over already. I get it, I get it. Volleyball? Not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. Time to see if our friend here has the hunter instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, Wes. I just waves a bloody axe in the air as you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving at you, she's handing it to you. Don't worry, I got several of these. Important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk. Just don't aim those things at me. Can't even see me. Minigames consist of 2 parts. Oh no, minigames. Ah, shit. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target which you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar just— oh, it's Dead by Daylight. It's a generator game. Press the spacebar when the stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land the target and you will lose. Oh no. To achieve perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Let's save there. Ah, damn, there's no save slots. Oh, we get 9 of them, it looks like. Ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? Let's do it. Ready. Away we go. Show them what you got. Ah, shit. You missed completely. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, I got the hang of this now. Sweet. I'm impressed. We're the opponent. I mean, I could have been better, but who's keeping score? For the record, I am. You got 8 points. Hatchet throwing. Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit more up close and personal. Oh, he's got this... somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. Time's up. You heard him. Get to the next activity. Bye. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? Oh, quaint. You're expecting what? Capture the flag? You know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. You're expecting some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table, then some prestigious fancy epic like you find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. Oh, and oh great, terrific. Seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better, they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. Start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Who the hell is Trickster? Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprise? Well yeah, they don't call him Expected Stir? I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers. My whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Wes. Real good. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit on the table if they sit side by side. Look at this, we can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. Probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can't sit at the ends. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully, with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Oh, hey. You didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Which you'd know, considering what you'd been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. You need to murder something to... You need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's, like, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey Wes, you think what I'm thinking? Gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meat. Wow, he's right for a change. Because I am with my broad axe. Oh. Wow, he's right for a change. Because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain.
First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh. You two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option for this. Hobbs. The hell it is. I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. Great, instead of slicing it, you can club it to second death. Hey Wes, I know this isn't what you want to eat. Hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. We once argued over who had the most effective weapon for 72 hours straight. It doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they'll take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tinnitus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. You'd hate it when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top is a point which rotates. Sometimes the target is immediately visible. Yep. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you'll lose. Perfect success, start and land on the target area, not the end. Ready to play? Would you like to repeat? I got it. Ready. Away we go. Slice. Yeah. Not bad. Okay. Hey, that was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. He's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. We're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? But Ed and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why are you hungry? 2 best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Wes. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in spectral form. You see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you tell them? Look at that seagull. Wow, you ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Wes. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how long you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal. You've been standing in the sun. But the seagull... Uh-oh. You just made a lot of good points. I swear. You made me feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to survive here. Either that or someone is poisoning you. No, wait. You haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Gotta have the answer. You're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey, me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. Only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path. Or at least a right path. Too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you're at, am I right?
Oh, that's the even more worse. Tetanus, not tinnitus. You know, you're right. You're very right.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. Gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cold water into your mouth. Oh good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. I usually just fall into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scary. You're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. Feel nervous and arrives. Not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. I was just gonna narrate that fact, you know? Not, you know, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask, your bunny mask. It's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. Seems so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flicking across her eyes. But she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It was all I was ever taught to do as a young girl. So I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit. Seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? You have to use some jerky. Probably human jerky. Their spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. Hell yeah. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry. You can chow down on and you can chow down on jerky sensually, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you really going there? You do not play around, Wes. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Wes. Well, there was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively and clearing once. That doesn't count, does it? The faintest giggle bubbled out from behind the Huntress's mask. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Well, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip. Probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Did you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning? Let's do it. Huntress is admittedly a little scary. Might be best not to correct her at this moment. What if she gets upset? She'd probably kill you with nothing more than this very clip itself, wielded as a blade in her nimble fingers. But honestly, would she even need the clip? Certainly her bare hands are enough to get the job done. You take a gulp thinking about just how fragile your puny little neck is. Also, between the fainting, human jerky, and the possibly dead girl's hair clip, you're feeling ready to get back to the group and have a lie down. Good thinking. Wouldn't want that jerky to dry out. I hate to break this to you, but never mind. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. only to find it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards on hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. Very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. It's strictly slotted for after campfire stories. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go! More juice. Everyone has gathered at the fire pit. Dwight and Claudette quickly made an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone. We're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time's my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. They're telling us only one person gets to share? Oh, we decide who? Oh, great. We have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. Merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you. You embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before. Even though it takes some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously. Has anything ever happened on schedule, even once? Damn it, Donald. Try and flex that authority gimmick on me one more time, so help me. I'll snap your head off so quick and I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know how I love to hack, slash, and slice. Oh, he's talking about Dwight and Claudette. Y'all know you love to kill? It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. Chase. Thanks, nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so... Wes, who do you think should go? Ah, darn it. That's a name. Please pick somebody quickly, so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Save there. Oh no, that auto-saved. Like 3 minutes ago. Oh shit. Damn it. Who do we want a scary story from? I can imagine what this scary story is. That's probably an actual scary story. Let's hear from Wraith. I choose you, Wraith. Whoa, whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Son of a bitch! You're the one who kicked up a fuss that story time's your favorite. Fuck's sakes. Is there a way to flip my chat to the other side of my screen in OBS Studio? I don't know if there is. Or in Streamlabs. Can I just have it as a pop-out? No. I've added a pop filter to my microphone, but it's sitting right in my eye line for my chat box. It's fine. Speaking of, let me check out my stream. Yeah, it looks good. Excellent. Not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as it is. You literally carry a skull around and a spine as your little prop. The other killers laugh. Wraith holds up his skull and gazes into its hollow, dark eye sockets. You're looking for something Shakespearean in the story? Look elsewhere. This is a tale of madness, of staring at the soul of death and never returning. I don't have chat overlay? I don't have chat overlay. Something in front of it? No, that doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't that... Let me test something. Test message. Let's see. No, that doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't that... Yeah, okay, it's working now. I don't know why it wasn't before. Whatever. Hopefully it's working now. Once upon a time, a young man worked in a junkyard. The man was quiet, kept to himself, just wanted to avoid trouble. While the boss dealt with clients, the young man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes of twisted metal. One day, right before crushing a car, he noticed something. Blood. Drip, drip, dripping from the trunk. He opened it and found a frightened stranger bound and gagged. The young man reeled. Was he about to accidentally murder the stranger? How could this have happened? He freed the stranger, who ran off into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake they had nearly made, the boss took out a knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. The young man fell to his knees, unable to comprehend what was happening. As he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry, the boss approached him. What did you do? He asked the boss. I did your job for you. What do you mean? That's not my job. My job is to crush cars. The boss let out a miserable scoff, his face contorting in evil disdain for the pathetic wretch in front of him. Why do you think we're crushing these cars? To save space? Who do you think my clients are? I don't know, mumbled the young man. Yes, you do, screamed the boss. Deep down, you've always known what was happening here. You just didn't want to admit it yourself. Your hands aren't clean. My clients give me money, and I take care of their problems, eliminate their witnesses, tie up their loose ends. Or, actually, you do. No. The young man whimpered as the boss towered above him. Yes, you're nothing more than an executioner, and you've reaped hundreds of souls. The young man's body shook with soft spasms as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the boss. A blank glimmer of fear overtook the snarl in the older man's face. The young man's face was empty. Empty as he grabbed the boss's throat and dragged him into the car crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss and stuffed him inside. Empty as he slammed the trunk down on him, his stupid fat head sticking out begging for mercy. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss and its sniveling, crying, wet face. Empty as he grabbed the boss's head and dug his fingers in, farther piercing the skin. Empty as he squeezed and pulled, empty as he heard bones popping and snapping. When the boss's head, still attached to his spine, pulled cleanly out of its disgusting sack of a body, he smiled. Wraith stares into the eye sockets of his skull. Doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent, how kind, how full of love you once were. When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. An awkward silence fills the room until... I'm just now hearing the bongo sounds when you pick an option. That's fun. I like that. Offer effusive praise. Ask about the story. Make a joke. That was a really good story. I like that a lot. God, that's brilliant. I'm glad you didn't give us any Shakespeare, because that story made Shakespeare look like a slack-jawed, mouth-breathing idiot. Thank you. I'm just too overcome. As you sit down, the other killers look at each other, unsure if you're joking. Thanks. Wraith, on the other hand, is absolutely sure you're joking. Maybe you've gone a little overboard. On that note, everyone decides that it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit, so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves. You're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Oh, son of a bitch. Hey, baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want to make sure you hear from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of the island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Wraith approaches you. Hey, I'm probably not making a great impression, because, I guess that's not really my thing. I just know that if you got to know me, then, I mean, look, the others aren't around. I really hate the fire pit. I just kind of hate fire in general. Maybe we could go back to the pool? And like, I don't know, whatever, you know? Dip in the pool with the Wraith. Come a long way in a single day. Not saying you shouldn't follow him, an offer like that. Don't forget our little talk. Yeah, sure. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Hey, you remember my story? You mean the one you just told? Like, a minute ago? Yeah. Yes. Yes, I do remember that story. Did you mean, like... What did you think of, the young man in the story? Do you think he's weird? He's not weird. I'd forgive him. I'd forgive him. What happened to him would make anyone snap. Who knows what happened in his past to lead up to that point? He's just trying to be good. Yes, that's all he wanted, was to be good. Well, that makes sense. The young man remind you of anyone? Yes and no. I think that's what makes it such a great story. It's unique and surprising, but relatable and familiar. I think we all know someone like that young man. I think we all have a little bit of him inside us. Wraith giggles. Not in a gross way like you're thinking, in a very silly one. I assume he's imagining a tiny little version of himself dancing around in his own belly, because that's just who he is. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly. Is it cold in the water now, or is it just me? I feel like my toes are turning into ice cubes. Wraith seizes up and squeezes his eyes shut. Please, I can't be around any cube talk. Not since, I heard that story from someone else a long time ago. The story you just told us 2 minutes ago. Exactly. The one that wasn't about me. Usually we'd be nervous that we were all about to make things awkward when we barged in. But obviously we couldn't hold a candle to whatever was happening here tonight. Either way, it's time for bed. For you, not us. After you go to sleep, that's when we party. After spending all day cooped up in those tight little safari-themed resort uniforms, you just know this to rage late into the night. But you're not here to party with them. You got your own repressed relationships to tend to. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Wraith's story, and about the young man who found out he was part of a sinister plot. What don't you know about your current situation? Is it something that will terrify you? Something that will make you snap? What if you look into the eyes of evil? And what if you like it? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smiles stretch from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile, like, lit by that it's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're gonna make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket, and welcome you to snuggle by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. The fuck was that? Did you hear that? Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types that you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Minigames consist of 2 parts. Yeah, alright. Technically, oh. Suppose if it doesn't stop where you want to, it's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Ready! Away we go! You relax into the fire. You relax and look into the fire. The radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Oh no! That one. 100. $102. I don't know what any of these are. These are all very scary. This is nothing. What's this one?
All right, let's talk about our community. For us, it means 2 major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to
What is this?
It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight this amazing
Oh, it's like a dev update.
on every
That's really funny.
social platform, in person. It means people
Oh yeah, you could see me leaning back or
themselves and never
like ducking down to get a stuff of my juice box. I'm leaning back so that
break down and
like
figure out exactly
slurping is not going right through the my microphone.
how do we get close enough that we can actually hear what makes them happy, what makes them excited, what worries them, all of this. We need to know about that.
Turn it off. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep.
You decided to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? Oh. Is it just any of them? Each of them? Oops. An achievement. What was that achievement? Trial run. Oh, chapter 2, maybe? I don't know. Do we want to spread out, or do we want to just go all in on Huntress? I quite like Huntress. Hang out with Huntress. Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Huntress appears in an instant. Really didn't hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. Ooh. If Celibate Lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick. I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims. I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. Try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark verse from earlier speaks to you again. Shouldn't still be as spooky by now, as you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Would it have hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards? Just saying, I'm out here, you know? You wake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Oh, you're awake. Like with the Huntress right before bedtime. You know, they're not what they seem. Not like me, who's obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection well. 2, the first thing is very important to remember. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out of me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. It'll make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of the scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if it bit them in the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you? Remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Listen. Why are you threatening me like this? Just try not to roll over. About 15 feet to your left. Finding it alone. For real this time. Maybe. You drift off to sleep. Again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Shit. I guess we're hanging out with Trapper tomorrow. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh geez, it is. One of those reality show confessional rooms where all of the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today really went well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do you have to say? Oh, do I? Oh, okay. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk. And had to wash her entrails off of my Seraphan? Seraphan. That being said, the other 3 should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place. These are hard not to crack.
Meanwhile, Spirit's just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill and... Trapper. Oof. Where do I even begin with the Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much. Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I'm perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. Ah, that's cute. That's real cute, CG. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. I have to just kill Dwight to feel anything again. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself, or really, invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. Seem pretty smart. That's what they'll probably happen. I gotta learn how to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? I don't know what everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I know what everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay, those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm going to get bloody revenge on a society that has used me and thrown me away, maybe it won't hurt having a little help. Aww. I think. I get an achievement that's stay alive. Oh, that's good. Survive the first day. As far as accomplishments go, this is certainly one of them. Nice. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. Not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire, but awoke several yards down the beach. Wait, you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? Nope, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off, right? Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. At least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that! What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place that gives you a 5/5, 10/10, 2 thumbs up, a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review, to not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on? Wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need recognition. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I'd like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even in this place, there is an eternal prison of pain. I'm not saying it is. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, I'm not saying it is. Even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review. if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. Really should judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. Gotta celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment. Not be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. You always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh sure, they make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Wes. Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I've been having a lovely time here. Yes, it's been really entertaining. Yes, I'm not suspicious that there's a no option. Yes, I've been having a lovely time. If I were to summarize my time here, I'd call it a lovely time. Oh, lovely. We love to hear that. Because isn't that what this place is about? Finding love? No. Shut up, Dwight. Get us all killed. Again, and again, and again. We do need to ask you one more thing, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Can you please sign this non-disparaging agreement? I didn't actually read that, Eula. Sure. Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I, Wes, will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes! Hey Wes, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games, resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing. Breakfast. Why is the ocean co-narrating now? Perfect timing. Everyone rolls onto the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and... So much for maintaining these beach bodies. We're all half naked in a tropical island paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you have experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It's like going through puberty again. Except all in one day on a beautiful, mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went. In case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you could make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated. Anyone see where I left my cleaver? Yeah, just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. Open to all the possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded. Ah, well, that surely must be it. No one else would rarely stand up during breakfast, too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or, should I say, did not. I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge thing. And last night was no different. So in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. Hell yes. This game is the most Superhot is the most innovative shooter I've played in years. Was so wild. Superhot's great. I want more games to fuck with me like that. That was fantastic. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh, hey, that was fun yesterday, huh? I mean, not like too much fun. That would be weird, but like a good amount of fun. Now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. They're getting good at this game. Sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, someone catches your attention. You? Hear that? Who are you addressing, me? Well, yeah, I guess. That's okay, right? You know, might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing as how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more. Oh yeah, that's it, yes. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow! Look at the super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it! Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Colette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know. Didn't know how else to let you know I was here, and that I could hear you. Well, you know. You know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't exactly know what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think 2 people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. Whoopsies. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day. We spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from. And I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight. You don't have to laugh that hard, they get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyways. Good luck, Wes. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape from this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're headed to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. Want to be on a date with me? Would make the first move. And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped, like a palm tree is bending over you to screw with you. But it's no tree at all. It's... hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's all that about? Some kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon. Or after 4 p.m. What?
No, I think... No, you should eat before noon and after 4 p.m. Those are good times to eat.
Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You've seen my abs, by the way. Maybe you can see them later in my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. Play your cards right. I can give you a private show. Why the fuck are you mad? Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing, you gotta give it to him that. And the blow-up bat? Threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. We're not best friends, just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. Not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that that guy is gone and we got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Ah, yes, Huntress. That makes sense. You have gotten pretty cozy.
Yes, but the trapper threatened to disembowel me.
We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Did you pack a picnic? Bring a swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but your clothes on your back. You got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence, when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go with her, the Wraith interjects. I don't usually do this, but, I had a dream about you last night, and, yeah, I mean, not like a weird dream, but like, I don't know. I wanted to tell you about it. You want to maybe hang out with me today? Why am I so bad at this? No worries if not, I guess. Huntress seems pretty great too. Ooh, tough choice. You weigh your options quickly, because you can only go on one date today, and you didn't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that all of these cold-blooded killers... Always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, the island's got me tilted. So who will it be?
Hell yeah, Huntress. Let's go.
Whee!
Let's go. Oh no.
This is bad for us. I got an achievement, Forest Friend. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is as quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across the thorny bush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. Follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived. Cabin in the woods. Obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories. What do you mean, why is she so thick? Have you played Dead by Daylight? She's huge! Like, the Huntress is absolutely stacked in-game. And you come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. Yeah, probably not the best move. The cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side, as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? You a vampire? No. Oh. Is it just me or did the Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. They're missing some, like, pretty stock standard monster movie monsters in Dead by Daylight. Like, they don't have a vampire, do they? I don't know what that would be. But they're missing, like, the vampire, the werewolf, the mummy. You'd think that those would be, like, sure ads. I guess, like, you want to go for more, like, the 90s horror movies or 2000s. Like, the actual horror stuff. But, like, classic horror stuff is good, too. Hell yeah, I'd want to be a mummy in Dead by Daylight and wrap people up. Like, throwing gauze at people to slow them down. I guess they kind of have that with the marksman. The crap, what's his name? Sharpshooter, marksman, sheriff. I don't remember. Anyway. Man, let's explore. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code. But it has a certain homey charm. Oh, this is delightful. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed, she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets line the mantle. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Would you be the Huntress's next victim? Thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? More of a minimalist. I could learn to like this. So much. I could learn to like this. I could certainly learn to like this. The whole place is quite tactile. There's so much to look at. Their organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. I knew you'd like it here. You have the eye of someone who appreciates fine stolen things. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many goodies on this island. First, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems to be everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Wes? Huntress considers this for a beat. Seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope you never have to be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why, are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in... Crabs! Oh my god! Oh no! It's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invades through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you at Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? Grab a fucking... I don't know what that is. Grab an axe! I need to look that up now. Shit. What's a shashka? It's a sword. It's a saber. Single-edged, single-handed, guardless backsword. Oh. Very Russian. Which, you know, I guess makes sense. You reach out quickly and grab a Shashka off the wall. Being the highly educated person you definitely are, you know that a Shashka is a reference.
Like, the line that explains what a Shashka is, I am Googling it and ignoring reading completely. Crabs, yep. Hermit crabs are not crabs. Or not true crabs, at least. They're a kind of crab, not true crabs. Not an umbrella, or a can of cola, or something else like that. Back to back with the Huntress. You both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The ones you miss go scurrying back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch, and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? No way, not for me. Maybe one day with the right person. Of course. Yay! What is the right thing to say here? Oh no, I can't save in the middle of a dialogue choice. Shit! One day with the right person. I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure it's right. Huntress smiles coyly. Good answer. Never know what kind of weirdos are out there. What were you like as a kid? Try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering around the forest. Huntress chuckles. Her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive and then went back to the cottage and Mother would tell me stories. And we'd drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods. Somewhere like this. I'm giving her a southern accent, but she's very Russian. Shit. It's too late. She's southern now. Fuck you. Russian bumpkin accent sounds like southern. I suppose I finally achieved what she was wanting from me. But since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone's so attractive. Like thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud. Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belies some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate your theory or try and push it off. Totally. I think you're onto something. You know what? How long have you all been here? You remember anything at all about why you might be here? I've been having these dreams. Seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that you stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. There's some strange symbols on it. A bottle! Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. Hands it over to you before she can explain her theory. Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement. But it needs to happen back at the beach. Oh, but the bottle and the label. Ah, son of a bitch. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like the voice that we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. You're here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Trapper emerges from the water. See in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manliness brought to life. Also, he was holding his breath under there the whole time waiting for his cue. That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it.
Uh-oh. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think about how cozy we can get in that snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools, half an indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way, you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside. Wow, Trapper is the real deal. And by real, I do mean real. Really, and by deal, I mean evil. Let's give it another save. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Shit. I really don't know what I should pick here. I feel like something really grisly awaits me if I just go whole hog on Huntress like this. Fuck it, I got a save point. Yeah, as if. As in the life for me, bro. I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy's a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? Try hard much? He's like the turn of a century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. He's so shocked. Oh no. Patrick Bateman with huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go out with him if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. Give in to anger. Thanks, but no thanks. What does give in to anger mean? Ah, shit. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. You ran back to the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight. So tight you think you might feel the life leaving your body for just a moment. But it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their totally honest opinion. Even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comment? That's not what I meant by clean up after you. I'm hiring someone to do that for me at the moment. The moment I get home. Trapper leaves, and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. Pretty weird. You just gonna stay in there all night? Shall we continue our date? Hell yes. That probably is gonna bite me in the ass. I feel like I'm 100% gonna die. I'm not gonna finish this chapter. Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out there. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper pulling a move like that. So glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. Huntress runs through the woods with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. Whee! Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground, and you take in your surroundings. Wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here and clear my head, and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. I think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. Great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Oh, shit. Now you're alone in the middle of the woods. There's no one around and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him. Shia LaBeouf. Which way did you come in from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrup honey. Come find me. Repeat the instructions, please. Ready. Hey, oh, that's adorable. Like the little huntress. That's so cute. Not bad. Yeah. Tag. You bop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high-fives you. You trying to date this young lady, or just bro down all day? So good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? You're trying to just relax and have a good time. It's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. What about if we let our pets down? That's a good one. I like that one. Well, do we bring up past trauma? Do we absolutely hit on her in an incredibly inappropriate way in the middle of the freaky woods while Trapper is very much wanting to kill us? Or do we give a non-committal totally? We can't choose two. It's absolutely gonna kill us if we choose two. Two is way too funny to not be a joke option. I need to check the Steam tags on this. I don't think there's anything racy, but I need to check just in case. Totally did not look. No, it's all memes. Thank God. Ah, shit. It's too funny, but I don't want to have to reload. Is this just gonna instant game over me? I hope so. What if we let our pants down? Come on, I'm trying to have a serious moment. Is this all jokes with you? Ah, shit. Sorry, that was the adrenaline from the game. Got me in the mood. Read the room wrong. Oh look, Claudette and Dwight are back. Okay, we swear we're here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub. Maybe lowering Huntress points gets us further away from being instantly murdered. Fuck, I think we just have to hang it with Trapper next. Or else we just get the bad end immediately. I think Spirit we can just pretty safely neglect unless she comes and threatens us tonight as well. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. That's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No. You're really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, keep your dirty little secrets. But enough about gentle ribbing, it's time to get back to business. Oh, the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we all cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here. And they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you that these 4 are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. Pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murder's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. While I'm dining solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no sauces allowed. And serve it with one single piece of broccoli so Wraith won't complain. I like broccoli. Gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell what rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? Had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option.
Tell of your brush with death. Joke about having kids. I think fighting off crabs in a cottage was pretty cool. It was nuts. We went to Hunter's secret cabin and killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. That would never happen on my yacht. I grind them up. Much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kind of crabs. A little comb for the other kind. If we don't hang out with Trapper. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now. And they're all very tired. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller setting in Antarctica. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bony appetite. Don't you mean bon? Nope, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Possible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around as you pick up your plate, take up your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them. Our top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you would be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything. Oh no. Is it just gonna pit everyone against me and Huntress now? I hope so. God, that's funny. You can go willingly, or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. You say I have a choice on how you... Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did it. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. Hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. They're pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes. There's a childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, only to get away from Wraith's complaining. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time.
Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a surprisingly creative mind. Hey, you think. Are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool, and now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? We could play charades. Boggle? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and the skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoot lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's just your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right there, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Wes was just about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Absolutely tell a story. Tell the worst fucking story. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Who the fuck did you get here? Okay. So what type of story do you want to tell? Romance, adventure, action. Tell an adventure story. Alright. You like Dwayne The Rock Johnson movies? Well, how about some adventure? Now we're talking. It's not my favorite, but I'll respect your choice and will nod politely. You don't have to say that, Wraith. Just nod politely. Okay, ready? Here goes. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby. Great foundation for a story, for sure. You pause. Everyone is waiting with bated breath. No pun intended. Oh wait, that's not much of a story. Barely even a thought. My phone is better than that story. You got something to say? Yes, that's all. No, you're kidding. What? I don't know what I'm being asked here. Was that my whole story? I like fishing? Ha, that's what I'm going with, eh? Oh, hold on. Need to grab my light, because making sure my tracking's still good. It's getting dark, and I know I'm eventually just gonna lose my tracking. Is that all you have to say? No, I was kidding. Just kidding. So what type of story do you want to tell? Romance, personal, action. Oh, they're just blinking. I thought they were changing expressions. Personal. I want to tell a personal story. Those type of stories are the best. Often the most sad. Bit of a love story. It's about two strong hunters who met when they were both trying to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine. I wrote a deranged killer who makes the only woman who ever believed in him witness a display of shocking violence. Not quite. It's about my parents. We met at a party in a cottage. He was hosting. He'd been dragged there by some friends. Oh. It couldn't have been more different. And yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. A bit soon, if you know you can trust someone, don't you think? A bit soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with someone. Love could spark from a look across a campfire. Now you've got their attention, each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. It's quite alarming, actually. Except for Trickster, who has his headphones in and is loudly playing his own music to drown you out. Okay, that wasn't a very good story. I don't mean to keep insulting you, but it's actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. He's cannoned it there. Who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. Let's hear a story from Trapper so he doesn't, you know, slice me from, like, tip to toenail. Trapper surprises everyone by immediately stepping up and unironically taking an orator's posture. There was a young man who loved his young wife. The child they had gave the lovebirds a happy life. But one day the couple went out for a swim. Mother didn't return. The boy only had him. Some said the currents took her away, yet others said different. Pointed the husband's way. For the young man was fearless, cunning, and smart, and he had many goals, both grand and bold. Easier, they'd say, done with a fresh start. A wife with her own dreams wouldn't help him at all. Lucky for him, hers drowned in the streams. Neighbors only whispered. Oh, I have no idea what is the tone and pacing. I have no idea what the pacing of this is. I know it's supposed to be something. Is it limericks? Neighbors only whispered though a crime of so. Neighbors only whispered of a crime so great, where no one ever accused him, lest they meet the same fate. That was different. How do you react to this performance? I applaud. Hurrah! You stand and clap loudly. Trickster takes out an air horn and blasts it. Quiet! Trapper is disgusted by your display of joy. Poetry is meant to be perceived internally, not enjoyed. Anyone else exhausted trying to keep up with what makes these killers happy? With story time, a lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment, and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Wes, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that, we don't actually care. We're here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap. You know what they need to get back to? That thing we do when we're not on screen? Oh, okay. You have fun tonight. And try not to, wink wink, end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud? What kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. Really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did you hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we all take this what do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must they be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could, just you and me? On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded, Wes is after, they should obviously join me. You seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature. Well, that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. My own choice, and it's completely logical. Is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade, drinking something locally sourced, while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. Like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Did it really turn anyone else on, or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you. For the moment. You could, I don't know, just pick one of us. Maybe we could all move on with our lives. Or, you know, some special project we might have going. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will we head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with the name either, but when this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we are back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. Let's just keep ignoring Spirit because I don't think that has actually too many consequences. I haven't seen her speak up at least. So either she's fine with being alone or her vengeance will come swift and unexplained. We have some points with him. I don't know that we have any points with Trapper anymore. I think we kind of botched it. Let's hang out with Huntress. Go all in. Huntress? No, I had a feeling you'd pick me. Yeah, good taste. And I'll just say that because I'm considering eating you. Huntress licks her lip as she eyes you up and down. Never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm gonna make you something special. Ooh. You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar. When you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies? Are those taxidermy tools? Cool, cool, cool. You freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this. Ooh. I'll just hand you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you into some sort of state in which you could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy, and the conclusion is... bombs away! You pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present. A mask. Would you be into that? Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! Of course, I've always admired yours. What would you like? Oh, anglerfish, fluffy cat mask, a rabbit mask? Mmm. Shit. Hmm. I don't think fluffy cat mask. I really don't want to be put in the prey, put in the prey category at on any level. Rabbit mask, kind of her thing. Go with the fish mask. Mask with a light dancing on top of it, and a big scary fang teeth. All the better to see in the dark when I go out for my evening hunt, and chomp my prey to death. I'm talking anglerfish, baby. That's such a cool idea. Badass. Yeah, I'm full of cool ideas. I don't even know where they come from. Probably like the clouds or something. Well, I know what I'm gonna be working on tonight, all alone, in my skimpy pajamas. Huntress winks at you. fuck yeah. Should we just, like, get out of here? These drinks are making me pretty sleepy. Should we just, like, get out of here? Maybe go directly to your bed? No, that's not how tonight goes. I mean, that's not how it's supposed to go. Not yet, at least. Haha, you cookie kids. Soon. Huntress, you've got a lot of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Damn you! Fucking cockblocked by Dwight and Claudette. Fuck! Son of a bitch. Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors, maybe? Just a thought. Making more masks? Or, wait, making matching gloves? Now, you little joker. Blah. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, meet them a slow death, depending on the mood we're in. Another round of be careful what you wish for on Murder's Island. Dwight, I need your help. Doing something in a different place entirely? You read my mind. Meet you there. I'm talking about mycology. You know, mushrooms. I picked a lot of them, and I'm familiar with which ones make for great soup base, and which ones make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point to the one that's safe to eat. Alright, sounds easy enough. I'm gonna say yellow. Oop, that little fella's an autumn skullcap. After eating that one, the diarrhea doesn't kill you, the liver failure probably will. Next up, this one's easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point at which one you point at the one that won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. This one. Uh-oh, you would have just eaten a deadly Dapperlin, which is a name that is both adorable and, well, deadly. Adorable and deadly. You know anyone like that? Final question. Which one will make you jump for joy and which one will make you vomit till you die? That one. Correct. That's the green cackling Rusla. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first glance. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers, and? Not great. Not all wrong, but it only takes one poisonous mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you need to keep me around so you don't shove anything deadly in your mouth. Huntress claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other kills are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you'd spend time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. You're no bumpkin? I mean, I was sort of forced to. Are hot, aren't they? I mean, they are hot. We gotta... You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Hunter sleeps at you, knife to your throat. I demean myself if I want to. It's angry, but also turned on? It's pretty hot. We're here. Cleta and Dwight are gathering everyone on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, you're the only one who can hear me. Gang's all together on the volleyball court. Typically yesterday, you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. I should save. Ah! It's a save file. This is not save state. Fuck. What is the point then? God damn it. Gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sideline watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was? Oi. Feels like I've been here longer than that, actually. So late, the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that I mean you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pick your dream date and see whose Wes will choose. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they've planned for you tomorrow. Shit. How much does it matter how hard you go into one particular character? Or is this just nothing matters and, like... I don't know how this system works. Like, is there no routes? I don't know if this game there are routes and I'm just accumulating points with Huntress for these first, like, 2 chapters. Or if, like, it's just a visual novel with a ton of CGs. Or, like, a ton of branches that just all funnel back into the one area. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Great, why don't you go first? Get this over with. You can go back to reading your book. Stop talking. Yeah, Spirit. Figuratively. Damn it, Dwight. Gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. That's it? Not intrigued by that. I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper, or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Or at least you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay then, so Hydra tonight if you intend to hang out with Spirit. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what is acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Claudette, you can't just say things like that. Sometimes you just gotta say it. Well, yes, thank you, I'd love to. So Wes, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck. Probably. Not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're not a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Sorry. Anyway, Wraith? Well, I don't know. I'd really prefer just to tell us privately. I don't think I really know how that's gonna work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to us? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. Yeah, that's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow we'll have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special, the kind of thing where we will really bond. Maybe finally get off this island. Then maybe we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. Great, Huntress. Why don't you take it from here? That was... Suddenly there is a much greater case for hanging out with Wraith than just hanging out with the sexy Amazonian. Ma, I'm planning a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing, go away. Then, boy oh boy, I got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? You should have to pick me and find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to stop prepping. Because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Confident, mysterious, I like it. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now, go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without signaling of one of our contestants who's already teetering on the edge of a psychological break. And giving them a little push. Oh, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time? And I'm just finding about this now? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murder Island. Now it's time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare even try? You mean... That's right. Tomorrow one of these sexy slices will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who is it going to be? Why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate? And it'll hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it going to be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you could see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats. Maybe she can disappear. Hard to track. Yeah. You get rid of Wraith, he might cry. Although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable. It seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, you might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start to seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? Oh! Oh no! Shit! Okay, so... It doesn't look like, with how saving works, it wants you to, like, save scum to get shit. So... Every run through, they want you to have different options of the game and not having like a consistent. So, I don't think there are like particular day-by-day event flags being tripped, but maybe instead just points with particular characters. Like mechanically speaking, each of the 4 characters has a certain number of points, and there are certain flags you need to raise with them by taking specific events. So in order to not die to Trapper on day 3, you have to hang out with Trapper on day 1. It doesn't look like that, but you maybe need to have like at least an 2 interaction points with Trapper in order to not be murdered on day 3. Maybe. Which sociopath are you eliminating? I don't have any points with Spirit. I know I'm gonna pick Huntress no matter what. But... if... I keep trying to think how this works mechanically. Let's knock Wraith out of the running. Because we have some points with Wraith. We have no points with Spirit. Other than, like, some of the intro questions, which might give me a couple brownie points, but I don't think a whole lot. Definitely not an event's worth, probably. So I think if we eliminate Wraith, If we eliminate Spirit, I think Spirit's 100% going to come after us at some point. We've got proper points with Wraith. So we should be good. If we eliminate him, if we spurn him and eliminate him. Trapper, we might be negative points with. I think we might be negative points with Trapper already. So I really don't want to eliminate him or Spirit. And if I'm going all in on someone, I'm definitely going all in on Huntress at this point. So let's eliminate Wraith, because these two seem more dangerous. Yeah. Peace out, Wraith. Look, I'm here and I'm horny and I'm not really getting positive reinforcement from you, Wraithy Poo. Please don't take it personally. It's just my opinion of you and who you are, and what you're about deep down as a person, and how I don't like it. Jesus Christ! Like, give me something, you know? A kiss, a wink, hold my hand, finish telling me about all this mysterious stuff you're obsessed with. Or Betty. Wow! I'm dead! This is gonna kill me. Wraith rises taller than you've ever seen him and calmly walks to the exit. Before he leaves, he turns to you. When you came here, I thought perhaps you would be different. I don't know how my last bit of hope in humanity hadn't been snuffed out, but it wasn't. It is now, just like the rest of them. There's no hope of goodness here. The only thing I can do is try to escape. Or burn everything and everyone to the ground. Ah! He leaves. Pretty badass exit. Was not expecting that. That, probably not gonna end well for me. Shit. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. Don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind. Because, of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They may not get to go home with Wes when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending the eliminated player home with... their own mostly new Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try to stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Wes. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean knowing that there is a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. Yeah. It's, not a great look now, is it? Shit. I got an achievement. Peace out, Wraith. What kind of monster eliminates the Wraith? He wouldn't hurt a fly. Please disregard that skull he's holding. Aw, shit. Now I actually feel bad. How can you sleep tonight, knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it. You better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Wow, what a crazy end of the day. An elimination. I didn't even know that it was that kind of game. I didn't know either. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. I'm scared. I can't help if I have thick arms and legs that go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's going on in the newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food or vengeance for a change. I know I said some things when Wes kicked me to the curb, and I just want to say I'm embarrassed how I acted. Not what I said, though. I stand by it. I want everyone here to burn. How would I say things are going? It's a matter of perspective. Wes's goal is to impress me. Things are going poorly. But if Wes's goal is to get themselves killed, they're doing an amazing job. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of the words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? You're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. That's cool, man. I'm not part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie. Wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. That's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. Talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghostface. Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're popular and in demand. We have a game to get back to, and we don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on. Ah, whatever. I don't care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Wes. And you too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes? Seriously. Don't pay me enough to deal with you people. This is my turn. But no, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. Are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? The thing you're getting all wet. It's gonna smell like mildew. Oh, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do check in. Check in. I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. That's okay, never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? What does I need? What what is going on? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have anything to confess. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How is that? But you know what? I don't care. You two look pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade. You cheated on an algebra test once. Watching Wraith get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain in my life that I felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, these sweet sugary drinks, it sounds like fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. Please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Go to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes. That was a weird way to end. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone's bound to say something crazy. Anyway, it seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. And with that, these don't matter, we'll save here. And with that, I think we'll call it for tonight. That was that was pretty good. I like this a lot more than I thought I would. It's pretty clever. I'm enjoying the casual breaking of the fourth wall. They recognize that this is a very, very silly game. Let's get some background music. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. It's very silly. It's very fun. I quite like wooing all of these, I don't know, sexy anthropomorphized homicidal maniacs. But yeah, that was the first couple of days of Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. So yeah, I'm probably gonna play more of this because this is actually pretty fun. I don't know if I'm gonna proper 100% this on stream, but I'm enjoying this so far. It's very witty. It's very cute. Yeah. That'll be it for me tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming to watch this very silly game that came out recently. It's on Steam. Pick it up if you're so inclined. God, there's a lot of fucking achievements in this game. I've gotten 6 achievements from 2 days. 36. There's 36 achievements. Holy shit. Right. Anyway, that'll be it for me today. Thanks for hanging out, and see you later. Bye-bye.